My name is Levi Lazaroff, and I am a Shliach of the Rebbe in Uptown Houston, Texas.
I'm Rabbi Chaim Lazaroff, I'm Shliach of the Rebbe in Houston, Texas. I work together with my father at the main Chabad Center, and as well as developed for the last 10 years the Chabad house called Chabad of Uptown in another area of Houston. Levi loves to participate in the Mivtzoyim, and when we go to the old age homes or to the malls to Shikul and Esther, good people, he loves to come along and be there.
This year, I shook Lulav and Esrog with about 115 Jews in the Galleria and at my house.
The rabbi doing this work is one thing, but when they see a young boy with yarmulke and tzitzis who is excited about Mivtzoyim and excited about interacting with them and excited about having a relationship with them, they really appreciate that, and it really makes them feel very special. A chassid, no matter what age, has a personal relationship with the Rebbe. So going to the oil is something which is, of course, an important part of being a chassid. And the Rebbe had tremendous appreciation for children that would write letters to the Rebbe. And when a child writes a letter to the Rebbe takes it very seriously and responds seriously.
I try to write to the Rebbe about 15 times a year. And whenever I go to New York, I try to write to the Rebbe. This year, when I went to the Ayah for Vav Tzeirei, I asked the Rebbe that I should have friends near me, and I wanted to have Atzlacha and Hashluchim, and I should be able to teach other people about Yiddishkeit. Well, the things that are hard for me in Shluchim is that I'm not near friends that, like on Shabbos, I could just go over to them and play with them. So that's what I like to write to the Rebbe about.
My name is Tara Stein. I was born in New York. I have 3 children, Jordan, Zachary, and Daniel. After all my life of living in New York, I moved to Houston 1 year ago to date, and I flooded 3 months ago due to Harvey.
When Hurricane Harvey started approaching Houston, it became obvious this was not just going to be another rain. This was going to be a hurricane and a rain like we've never seen before.
And some of the houses, it was so high, it was up to the roofs. You couldn't even see the highways.
People were left homeless. Not only did they lose their homes, they lost everything that they had inside. We realized that we have a responsibility as Shluchim of the Rebbe to take care of the people that are around us. So we organized teams, all kinds of volunteers, thousands of volunteers went to hundreds of homes, whether it meant cleaning out their homes or providing them with a place to sleep, getting them out of the shelters into a normal home to be at. A number of people went out with special vehicles to go rescue people from high water. It was an amazing scene, seeing that first step in the rescue effort, rescuing people from high water. People are still homeless as they're waiting to hear from their insurance and from FEMA to be able to rebuild their homes.
Our whole first floor was ruined, so we had to smash out the walls, remove all the furniture, put it in the garage.
So my entire family, 5 of us, lived in one hotel room for 5 weeks. And then we called the rabbi. And Rabbi Lyons said, let me see who in this Jewish community has apartments, who has buildings, who has homes that are looking to help Harvey victims. And he was able to find the Millennium High Street. A week after moving into the Millennium High Street, I looked out my back window and my son Jordan, who's 16, kept saying to me, Mom, I'm telling you, there's something Jewish behind our apartment. I keep seeing them do things. I keep looking out the window. They're doing like parties. They're all wearing yarmulkes. Mom, I know it's a Jewish thing. I don't know what it is, but there's something Jewish out there. And I opened the window and I said, hi. My son noticed that you guys were out here, and he noticed it was a Jewish community. We're Jewish too. We just flooded in Bel Air. We've now moved here. I'd love to come and say hi.
I was sitting indoors and I see somebody was talking from the second story window of the apartment complex next door, looking over our backyard. And I was thinking, we're in trouble now. Kids are making too much noise.
And so we said, do you guys want to play football? And so they said yes.
So I went over to play catch, and then we just started hanging out together.
They hung out for a while and they went home. And that was it. But then on Sukkot, the boys again came to the window and saw Levi shaking lulav and esrog with everybody from the Chabad house.
And then they asked if they could come over. And so I said yes. And so then they came over. We shook the lulav and esrog.
When we came down for Sukkot to shake the lulav and etrog, it felt funny because it was my first time ever doing it. So when he said like shake it down, shake it up, I didn't know what he meant. I was like.
And then we went into the shul and I showed them how to daven a little bit.
When he said the prayers, he would say repeat after me. So when he said Baruch, I would say Baruch, and then he would keep saying the other words, and then I would say it after him.
And then they went home again. But of course, the relationship with the young shliach is not only about shaking lulav and esrog and davening. They're also a friend, a personal friend.
Down, Sam. Let's go. Hey!
Twice a week since then, they ask each other to play football, to run around, to talk. He taught Danny he was a part of something bigger, that Judaism was bigger than what he knew. It's different when he's brought into it by somebody that's his age, that gets football, that gets fun things, that understands friendships. And somebody like that to bring him into the Jewish world and to teach him customs that he wasn't aware of, well, that makes it all worthwhile.
An amazing friendship has blossomed between Danny and Levi. And it's wonderful to be able to witness that here a young boy of 10 years old can ask the Rebbe for a brocha. And when he came home, just a few days later, he met Danny. The Rebbe's brachas for asking for success in his shluchas. And the brachas for friendship came to fruition. A shliach or a young shliach goes to the oil. You realize that you are on shluchas from the Mishaleach, from the Rebbe, and if we go as a chassid and as a mekusher, the Rebbe will find a way how to answer us.